the level of hype is already like at a level 10 for Mania on average, and now it's going to be at like a level 25 because people have been starved from having to being able to interact with each other.
All right, so everybody knows I'm a SmackDown mega fan, and so I am super excited right now. Kofi Kingston is joining us. Kofi, my man, it is great to talk with you. Already.
Hey.
You're hyped in the morning, and that's cool because I have a question about your life motto, because I love when you post on social, and I see we have a guest behind us as well. Somebody else that's famous on social, I see. What's going on, my man? All right. I love when we bring everybody, more celebrities into the interview. He's family. It's all good. Yeah, Kofi, when did wrestling get real for you? I want to go back to the beginning. I certainly know who you are, but the fans are getting excited about, WrestleMania. I want you to take us back to the beginning. When did wrestling get real for you?
It's funny, a lot of people ask that, and I don't remember like a particular moment, but I just always remember myself being a WWE fan. And gosh, I used to watch Saturday Morning Superstars every Saturday morning, watching guys like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Shawn Michaels and all the characters. I remember like Sergeant Slaughter back in the days. I was just like enamored by all like the characters and how they interacted with each other, not to mention all the pyrotechnics and the great music and the entrance themes. And it was just a great thing to watch. And then you'd go out in the neighborhood and you'd pretend to be your favorite WWE superstars and get with the kids in the neighborhood and just talk wrestling. And that was my childhood, man.
You really brought me back. You took me down memory road, man. Some of those names, dude, that is like, I was watching the same stuff. Of course, you did it. I'm just a journalist. I get to watch it, but you actually did it. But all right, so here's a bonus question on that one. The very first time that you walked out on a WWE stage, flash is going off, the music is playing. Do you remember that adrenaline feeling? And do you still get that?
Yeah, it's deeper now. I mean, I think it's a little bit different. When I first came out, it was almost like you're so nervous that you forget to take everything in. And referee Scott Armstrong was always great about, like, as soon as I got into the ring and then the other person would be coming out and he'd be like, "Hey man, take a look around. Look at all these people, man. They're here for you. Breathe this in." And I'm so grateful for that, because you don't get those moments back. We're just so focused on wanting to like put on the best match possible that you almost forget how cool it is to even be here in this moment. So nowadays I'm a lot like, I'm not nervous out there at all, but I really do enjoy like interacting with the people, and really taking it in. Oftentimes between like commercial breaks, I'll get out of the ring and just go like glad hand with the people and talk to people and all that. So with the New Day, like our whole thing is just interacting with people and making sure they have a good time. Oftentimes we pay more attention to the people out in the crowd than we do to the actual match going on. So yeah, man, it's different now for sure, but I definitely still do get that, that sense of just bringing out good vibes to people, so yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I do follow you on social, and I know that you post things in the past, life mottos, inspirational thoughts. Your family is very important to you, and I see your son. He just took off, and I was going to ask him what he thinks about Daddy fighting WWE. He can answer it if he wants later. But
stealing my salad over here, my breakfast salad that I have. He's stealing.
he knows what's up. But what would you say overall is your life motto? What drives you daily?
Man, I just gosh, life motto. I have quite a few. Number one is don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't count them. I feel like there's a particular energy that goes around, and kind of like, just living in the moment, not obviously having a plan for like what is to come and where you want to go, where you want to be, but also focusing on the now and being present in the now. Again, going back to like that instance in the ring when I was first coming out as a rookie, like I didn't want to focus on like what was actually happening and how cool the moment was, and getting like in just engorged in that moment and engorging myself with all the positive vibes from people. I would always be thinking, okay, well, I got to think about what I'm going to do here and what I'm supposed to do. And you lose just being in the present, you know. So I think, yeah, probably just living in the now and appreciating what you have. And I'm a big like, you know, quality time, love languages guy. So I like spending quality time, obviously, with my family and with my friends and the people who I value and who I hold close to me.
All right, let's talk WrestleMania. Coming to Texas. I know you've been to Texas before. Are you a big, do you like Tex-Mex or barbecue? And that's something I always ask people when they think about Texas.
So I live in Austin right now, and
Okay.
I don't like Tex-Mex or barbecue, and so I feel like it's kind of a waste to be in Texas because it's so huge. I go everywhere, and it's like, oh, we got the best Tex, we got the best barbecue, we got the best, you know. So, gosh, I guess maybe I lean more towards like Tex-Mex, but um, God, yeah, man, I'm just I eat the same meal every day. Even like my son, I have a salad with every meal, like some fruit. You know what I mean? Usually like either a protein shake or a Beyond Burger, depending on where we are in the day, and some healthy fats. So some like almonds, cinnamon almonds. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So my meal plan is really boring to say the least.
No, man, it's healthy. It's clean living. I love it. You're an inspiration. I think people watching this right now are going, as they're sitting there with this whatever big
Yeah.
burrito, they're like, I need to be more like Kofi. All right. I always ask, the fans, obviously, what we're excited about with WrestleMania coming to town, but here in Texas, in North Texas, specifically in Dallas. But what are you excited about? Like, what excites you about? These are mega events. I've been lucky enough to go to a few. And
Yeah.
it's just, you feel it in the air. But I always wanted to know the perspective from the performers, from the wrestlers, from you. What are you excited about?
I'm excited again just about like interacting with the people because people
Mhm.
come from all over the world to WrestleMania, and we have turned it from not just a 1 day event, but now to the actual event being a 2 day event, you know, because it's been so big. So we sell out usually both days, and it's a whole week of appearances, whether we're going to hospitals to visit kids or whether we're going to high schools and doing a Be a Star rally or going to a military base and interacting with the military. People come from all around. Like we are busy like the entire week. So it's great just to be able to like to interact with people and then access, of course, the greatest fan experience ever. We get to interact with people, and I think again that the people are what make us tick, man. Without the people, this whole thing doesn't exist. And then particularly with the pandemic and everything, like we had all of this interaction taken away from us, right? So we didn't really get to interact with people. We had a WrestleMania a couple years ago where there was just this the crew in the room, and there
Yeah.
was nobody in there. It was so weird. I had a ladder match with John Morrison and Jim Uso, and there was no rounds of applause. There was nobody clapping. There was no people cheering. It was so strange, you know. I think we always realized how much the people meant to us, but more so now than ever because there's a period of over a year where we didn't get to have people in the crowd. So last year's WrestleMania, it was awesome to have people in the crowd, but then even now I feel like the world is still getting back on their feet with regard to getting out to like events and being entertained. So the level of hype is already like at a level 10 for Mania on average, and now it's going to be at like a level 25 because people have been starved from having to being able to interact with each other. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is just being able to bask in that energy.
Kofi, you're the greatest. Thank you for your time. I'm going to give your son the last word. What does he think about dad being a WWE star?
Really, really fun. Really, really cool. Yeah.
I love it.
But cool,
Dude,
I'll take
dude,
it.
you know what? Everything you said was perfect and right on. Hey, my man, I'm so excited to talk with you. You're the greatest. And again, as a super fan myself, it's just great to talk with you. And thank you for your time. And we'll see you at WrestleMania. And my man, dude, thank
Hey,
you so
right
much for
on, man.
today. I
No,
appreciate it.
thank you, man. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you having me on.
And come visit us in Houston since you're down in Austin. Come on
Yeah,
down
I
here.
know.
All right, my
I'll
friend.
take you up on
Be
that,
safe.
man.